Well, it looks like I made a mistake. Let's fix it. You can clearly see that that pivot should be at the top because we sort of rubber glued a nut in there for that to be fitted up there. Step 35. There you go. You can clearly see it goes on the top one. It probably explains why my bottom arm is on the bottom of the rail. And I was never quite happy how that went in. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to, it might be a bit fiddly now, but we're gonna have to try and move it up there with making sure I've got that little 3mm washer in there and the 12mm bolt. There you go. So here's the one above, and you can now, the trailing arm doesn't hit the bottom of the sidebars, which is good. Also, the screw that I put in there, that one's a different one, because the one that came out of the bottom hole, because it wasn't fitting right, I thought it had to be longer, but in fact it was wrong. So yeah, I'll do the other side and put it all back together. Lesson learned. So that's done. Quick video. I've got other things to do, but we've done the trailing arms. That was all this is about, really. Thanks to Joe, Joe versus RC. He mentioned something about the spacers, which I looked at. So cheers, Joe. And also, I've just got here, I think it was Skirmish, who mentioned it was in the wrong hole. Skirmish does have a channel, so I'm not sure if he does. Looking at it, it's a small channel. I don't know whether he or she is doing any YouTube, so I'll link that channel as well, just in case. So that's it. We're done. This is a quick, fix video, really. I've done it. The next time you'll see this will be wiring speed controller and getting it active, because that's where we're at now. So thanks for you two, thanks to everyone else commenting, and I shall see you on the next video. Bye for now.